Hey guys, it's GKD Wrestling, and today I'm going to be reacting to basically one of the worst pay-per-views I have ever seen in my entire life. Not because of the wrestling, do not get me wrong, not the wrestling. The wrestling was really good in this pay-per-view, but the storylines were absolutely dreadful from start to finish. There was no surprises, there was nothing. So let's get straight into it. If you enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like straight off the bat. It'd be much appreciated, because I'm kind of in a pissed off mood, to be honest. And subscribe if you have subscribed already. Much more videos like this coming out in the future. And let's get straight into it. So we started off fastly in quite a positive mood. We had Kalisto versus Alberto Del Rio. It was a decent match actually. It got off to a good start. In my predictions video, by the way, if you haven't seen it, links in the description below. I did make predictions on every single match, and I only got one wrong. So that shows at the beginning how predictable it was going to be. But the first match was good between Kalisto and Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio didn't win. He for some reason he got himself disqualified for the first four, which is a bit weird. But it was a good match anyway. Decent pre-show from Kalisto and Alberto Del Rio. So that was the first match. No complaints about that. No complaints about the first, say, 6 matches, something like that. First 6, I'd say, something like that. There's not really many complaints. So yeah, Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch versus Naomi and Tamina was one of the best matches on the card, and that's not even a joke. That was literally a fantastic Divas match. Sasha Banks is over like a lot. Like everyone loves her. She's definitely gonna go on to WrestleMania to face Charlotte now, by the looks of things, and maybe Becky Lynch might get involved. But them two are really good. And then Naomi and Tamina, I think Naomi's way underrated. Like she's a fantastic wrestler, but no one even looks at her. Everyone's like, oh, let's just focus on Sasha Banks, Charlotte, Nikki Bella when she comes back, and everyone, Paige maybe, and everyone like that. But Naomi's a really good wrestler. I don't know about Tamina as much. She is good, like she's a good performer, but in wrestling wise, I know she's in the same family as Jimmy Snuka and stuff like that. But I don't think she's the best of wrestler, but she's still a good entertainer. Again, I've got no complaints about that match. The Intercontinental Championship match between Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler. Honestly, I think it was the second best match of the entire pay-per-view. Maybe the first. I think it was probably second. But again, really good match. You gotta love watching Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler. The first 2 times or 3 times they versed, it wasn't the best, but this one was really good. Like Kevin Owens was pulling out different moves and stuff like that. Dolph Ziggler hit him with the famous. There was a bit of drama in it, but Kevin Owens did ultimately win, and that was the right decision from WWE. No complaints about that match. It was predictable, but I'd rather it be predictable than be shit, basically. So I'm happy with that match yet again. The Ryback, Big Show and Kane, also known as the Titans, again, I just don't get it. I just really don't. But yeah, against the Wyatts. Now this weren't a poor match, don't get me wrong, but the booking was really weird. Why did the Wyatts lose? Like, why? Why on earth would the Wyatts lose? Why the Wyatt family, right? When you think of the Wyatt family, they've got loads of potential in the Wyatt family, right? Braun Strowman is crap, right? Let's put it out there, he's crap. But then you have Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan. All three, either Luke Harper or Bray Wyatt being the best wrestler. I think Bray Wyatt's the best entertainer, but then you have Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt who's the best wrestler. Eric Rowan's kind of in the middle. So they've got potential there. Why on earth would they lose to 2 people who are going to probably be gone in the next year, say, because Big Show and Kane are not exactly young, are they? Like Big Show and Kane are both in their 40s. I think Kane's like 49 or something. I'm pretty sure he's that old or something like that. But I just don't get it. Why the Wyatts lost? Like, they got dominated. They really did get dominated. Like, Big Show looked really strong because he was taking out Braun Strowman and stuff like that. Braun Strowman couldn't cope with the Big Show. Nobody in the Wyatt family could cope with the Titans, you know? Ryback, and there is one problem with this match when it comes to wrestling wise. Ryback completely botched the shell shock right at the end. Like, I'm telling you now, that was not a shell shock. That was like a Samoan drop like Roman Reigns would do. That was the shittest shell shock I have ever seen in my entire life. But apart from that, it was, again, a decent match. Kane, like I said in my prediction video, still think Kane's got it. Like, he's still a good wrestler, but I think the Wyatt should have won, and that was the only prediction I got wrong in the entire event. So now we have the Divas Championship match between Charlotte and Brie Bella, and this is the first match where the wrestling was quite poor on Brie Bella's part. Like, Brie Bella botched a few moves. She was all over the place at times. So I can see why she wants to retire well, not retire, just leave in the summer. I can see why, because she's not pulling her weight around as much as she used to be. Charlotte, on the other hand, she's a fantastic wrestler. Like, she really is. I love her as a heel. I think she's brilliant. Her and Ric Flair, they're fantastic partnership, and it's a great heel. Like, I'm happy that she's champion. I hope she loses it at WrestleMania to Sasha Banks, mind you, but I'm still happy that she's a champion for the moment. It was a good match on Charlotte's perspective, but on Brie's perspective, it wasn't the best. But again, not many complaints about that match in perspective. Like, it was a decent match, decently booked, but the worst is yet to come. Believe me, the worst. If you've watched Fastlane, you'll know where the worst is gonna come. But yeah. So the next match was AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. This was by far, the match of the night. That was an absolutely incredible match. Literally, I watched that all the way through. Fantastic match. AJ Styles really is phenomenal. Like, he is a fantastic wrestler. He is something else, man. Chris Jericho is a fantastic entertainer, and he makes AJ Styles look miles better, and that's exactly what he needs. They're both fantastic wrestlers. I didn't care which one of these won, but I always thought AJ Styles would win, and indeed he did. So that's the end of their rivalry, and that gives AJ Styles a bit of a push going towards WrestleMania. Hopefully. Well, by the way this is gone, I don't think WWE are going to do this, but I hope they do. I hope AJ Styles rivals with Kevin Owens, because that'd be a fantastic match. But the way WWE books stuff, I just can't see it. Then we have it's either the second worst or the first worst part of the entire pay-per-view. The New Day with their promo. I'm telling you, I never felt so frustrated, so shocked, and so disappointed, and so angry in my entire life. It was ridiculous. Like, the New Day come out, interrupt Edge and Christian. For a start, you shouldn't do that. You should respect Edge and Christian. I know they be booked to do that, but still. They come out and they interrupt Edge and Christian, and they're just talking a load of fucking crap, basically. Just joke after joke after joke. And then it gets even worse. I don't know how, it just does. The fucking League of Nations come out. The League of Nations, literally the worst tag team of all time, come out. And then, but do you know what? The only good thing was we finally got to see a little bit of Bad News Barrett. Now he's leaving in the summer. He's leaving at the end of his contract. They're losing the best person in the entire League of Nations. I don't care. Alberto is a good wrestler. Rusev's a good wrestler. Sheamus is not a bad wrestler. But Bad News Barrett's a fantastic wrestler, and he can do everything. He needs a push. They need to give him more respect. That's why he's leaving. So they come out, and then they're talking to the New Day, and then I think Edge and Christian turned heel. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But they started to say that they like him, and they stuff like that, and it ended off them doing the fucking booty thing. That does my head in. That booty thing, and then Edge and Christian join in, and it's as if either the New Day have turned face, and if they have, I'm probably not gonna like the New Day anymore. I don't think they have though. Or Edge and Christian turned heel. It looks like they've turned heel, but they're never going to be in WWE. Well, not much anyway. They've got their own show going on and stuff like that. So that was probably the second worst part of the entire pay-per-view. And on its own, the first worst part is Curtis Axel versus R-Truth. Do I even need to say anything for this? Do I really need to say anything? This was absolute. What was the point in this match? What was the purpose? What were WWE thinking? Just to waste time, like to make the pay-per-view longer. It was a waste of time. The fucking Social Outcasts come out. Don't get me wrong, I find them funny, but for the wrong reasons, right? They're fucking useless. They're terrible. They come out and they're blabbering them out. They don't have a fucking clue what they're on about. None of them are good on a mic. The only one that's decent is maybe Adam Rose. The rest of them are crap. And Heath Slater, actually. But they come out, Curtis Axel, then R-Truth comes out, as you know what time it is, all that crap, yeah, all that shenanigans. Fucking used it all, but all ages ago, mate. Was fucking sick of it now, I'm not gonna lie to you. They have a match, 3 minutes, I think it was, something like that. Goldust comes out, he pushes Adam Rose into the ring, so he distracts R-Truth. And then Curtis Axel rolls up R-Truth for the win. I don't know what's happening with Goldust and R-Truth. Are they in a rivalry or are they going to be a tag team? Because Goldust has cost R-Truth a couple of times. And Goldust started to creep R-Truth out. And it started to do my fucking head in. So, actually, I said that the New Day and Curtis Axel as R-Truth was the second and first worst. I think that was the third and second. The first worst is about to come now. I don't even need to explain this match. The triple threat match between Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Dean Ambrose. Right, yet again, don't get me wrong. It was a decent wrestling match, you know. Brock Lesnar, he's only got a couple of moves, yeah, fair enough. But his German suplex is brilliant to see. And then all the crowd love him, right? The crowd love him. I know he's a bit of a dickhead, right, in real life. But the crowd absolutely fucking love him, and so do I. I think he's absolutely brilliant. I knew he wasn't going to win, right? Dean Ambrose put on a fantastic performance, as he always does. I thought he was going to turn heel when he got the chair at the end of the match, but he didn't. I don't think he did, because he didn't do anything to Roman Reigns afterwards. But Roman Reigns won this match. Just... Do I really need to go into what I think about this? This is the worst decision WWE have made in years. Like, this is basically the Royal Rumble from like 2 years ago all over again. The crowd were booing him out of the frickin' stadium, man. They hate Roman Reigns. Why is he winning? Why? What does Mr. McMahon see in Roman Reigns that none of us see? He's a heel. He's a natural born heel. He's trying to force him to be a face, and no one likes him as a face. It's just ridiculous, man. How he won, it was so predictable, literally. Everyone knew Roman Reigns was going to win, but then in your back of your mind, you're like, oh, what if WWE make a slight change? What if they do a surprise and stuff like that? No, Roman Reigns is just going to win. Fucking take that, WWE fans. Go fuck yourselves. We don't care what you think. Roman Reigns is the future WWE, and that's that. And, it was just one of the worst matches I've ever seen in my entire life because of predictability. Now Roman Reigns has won that match. He's going to win at WrestleMania. Then he'd probably have a year title reign as a face. And then the WWE Network, they'll do hashtag cancel WWE Network again. I'm pretty sure they'll want to cancel WWE Network if they do that. But that was just the worst piece of booking I've never thought WWE could get this bad. But they really have surprised me with this pay-per-view. It was just so predictable. Brock Lesnar was barely even in the match. Why was he even in there? It should have just been Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose. The only thing Brock Lesnar done was do like 7 suplexes. He got put through 2 frickin' tables, for God's sake. Why did he get put through 2 tables? What's going to happen with Brock Lesnar? The Wyatt family didn't even come out. Everyone expected the Wyatt family to come out and interrupt the match and take out Brock Lesnar. So it'd be Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt. But the Wyatts lost and they didn't interrupt Brock Lesnar. So what the fuck are the Wyatts gonna do? What's Brock Lesnar gonna do? What's Dean Ambrose gonna do? What the hell are all these wrestlers gonna do? What the hell is WWE even thinking? Like, this is ridiculous, man. And Roman Reigns obviously is gonna go to WrestleMania, beat Triple H obviously, and then the crowd are gonna boo him out the fucking stadium, and I hope they do. Over 100,000 fans in Texas. They're all gonna be booing him, and I can't fucking wait, because I hate Roman Reigns, and so does the rest of the WWE Universe. Yes, he's a good wrestler, I'll give him that. He's a good wrestler, but he's fucking crap as a face. I don't care what you say, he's crap. And WWE have made a really poor decision by doing that. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the reaction to this pay-per-view. I don't really want to talk about it much more. I just want to get it out of my head, if anything. It's just ridiculous. It's just one of the worst pay-per-views I've ever seen in my entire life. It's definitely not worth £10 a month. Like, definitely. I wish I didn't watch it for that. But yeah, it's been GKD Wrestling. Please make sure to leave a like on this video if you did enjoy. And subscribe if you've subscribed already. There'll be much more future videos coming out like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And one thing, do not watch Fastlane if you haven't already. Don't waste your time.